Good morning, YouTube. How are you guys today? Ben Olat here. I'm not outside again, but we're going to fix that today. We're going to be outside. Hopefully be behind the bars today.
So let's roll the intro.
Just a quick little equipment update of what I use. So right now I am on the GoPro app and I can see what's going on here. Let me show you. Hope I'm not getting too rough here with this. So right on here, I can control everything from in here and I can watch what's going on in my shot, right? The reason I'm doing this is because I've had some problems with my camera on the motorcycle helmet when I have it mounted here. So I'll show you what I do because I got two media mods. This is my other one. I got a light on it, and then I'll put this little, when I'm outside, we put on this little sock, and this works very well. It's on there in the wind, and I don't use it when I'm riding because I use a mic. It goes into right there. And this is my mic, okay? And you gotta make sure that it's a two lines. TRR or something. When I'm talking like this, usually I use a purple Panda mic, which has got 3, but I got to change it. I'll show you that in a bit. So I plug it into here, and it, without the light, and then it goes into my helmet. I bought this from Amazon. It was pretty cheap. It's actually for a headset, is what it is for gamers. But one thing you got to be careful with this is on the one side there's a hole there, and on the other side there's 3 little lines. You want to be talking into the 3 little lines. So when I'm talking like this is my purple Panda mic, and I carry this with me when I go on the bike as a backup. So this same thing plugs into there, but on here, see there's 2 lines there. The purple Panda mic has 3 little lines. See that? That will not work. So you have to get one of these. These are really cheap on Amazon. I think I spent $15 for 2 of these. You put it on there, and away you go. And on the GoPro Media Mod, you got to be very careful when you're doing it like this, when you're going right off the Media Mod, because on the settings, there is a front and a back mic. So if you're using just the Media Mod with no external mic, you got to make sure that you're on the front and the back. I don't know how times I've made the mistake of just grabbing my camera and turning it around. And you got to take the time if you want the good audio. And you're probably wondering why I would use the media mod when I'm not on the bike. It's for the wind. You turn the wind reduction on, and then you put this little socky guy on, and it works very well. You just got to remember, like I said, to go front and back. When you're looking at the front, to put the mic there, and when you're looking at the back of the camera, put it to the back. Actually, the next couple clips, I'll show you a perfect example of where I screwed it all up, but I didn't notice it for a couple days because I went home and, by the time I got the card loaded onto my app, it was too late because I was 100 miles away from, because I've many times I went and turned around and did the exact same scene again because I had the darn camera the right way. I need something to punch me in the face and say, flip the mic around. Anyhow, have a listen to this. It used to come like this right here. But now it's way over here because the river washed all that away. Pretty amazing power of water, eh guys? Unreal. I seen this when we come in here earlier, and I thought I'm going to stop in there. Quite the difference, eh? Goes to prove that you can't be in a hurry when you're making a video. And I'm terrible for that, but I'm getting better. Also, the mic on my helmet, this end, I have a little thing here like I have on the purple Panda, and it's a wind reduction, which really helped. And I put these little tiny zip ties on them because they're constantly falling off. I have the exact same setup as this little mic on here. It's actually a spare purple Panda one on here on my helmet. Let's plug the mic in and we'll see the difference. Be right back. One little thing though, guys, everything before this point in the video, when I'm editing these videos, when I'm just talking like this, I turn up the volume in my edit app because I don't get the right volume. So keep that in mind. So from now on, just on the next part when I'm on the mic, I'm not going to touch the volume, and we'll see what happens. I think it'll be okay. Okay, I'm back. And here's my little mic. Now when you talk into it, it sounds really nice, but you're not going to hang on to this all the time. So I just kind of put it on there. There we go. That's Purple Panda. Now, when you're talking like this, you don't have to worry about your media mod front to back mic, because now if you look in the settings of the media mod, it says front and back and also external mic. So when you click on the external mic, it's in a different place in the settings. As soon as you plug in the mic, it goes into your settings for the whole camera. I found that out here last year because I was like putting it back and forth and I was getting frustrated. And anyhow, I'm going to show you guys my helmet. Okay, there's my little mic with the two little lines. This here is just a chin strap that I found on Amazon, very cheap, and it had adhesive strips on it, like 3M tape, and you put it on, but I didn't like the way it was sitting, so I put on extra little zip ties just to make darn sure, right? And what I like about this helmet, this is a Harley Davidson helmet, as you can see, Harley Davidson. It's tinted, right? And my favorite thing about it is if it's warm out and I'm not filming, this comes right off, which you guys have seen these before. And the reason I'm doing this, comes off somehow. So then, if I'm riding without filming, if I'm just having a normal ride, I still got my mic on there for my Sena 50S. And I clip it on here, obviously. And this is how I talk on the Sena. And as you can see, I got a little thing on here with a little zip tie, because these little fuzzy things, dead mouse or wind reduction thing, are always falling off. And it's just the most annoying thing. Zip ties are a great thing, guys. So what I like about this is I can show you my inside. So this is the two-tier or two-line TR or something. Sorry guys, I should have done more research, but you can understand what I'm saying. It's like there's two lines. So I drilled a little hole in the helmet and I put it through, and I got some little tiny zip ties right there and right there and right there. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that or not. You know what I could do? Let me turn my light on. So if you look inside there, can you see that? There's my mic. Now the way I had it before, it was down at the bottom and I couldn't get it to stay up. And that's one of the videos that I made. My first video actually with this setup, the mic was sitting, it kept going over here and I wasn't getting the good audio. I got it so it sits right in front of my mouth. But then you hear everything, you're breathing, everything, which common sense, right? And you got to make sure this little guy pulls out lots, because if you push it in and you're not getting a proper connection, and that's happened to me a couple times. So anyhow, when I'm riding, when I'm not filming, no GoPro. And what I also can do is I can go on the side here too. Like on rainy days, I've got a underwater thing for my GoPro, and then I can put it on there, I can put it on my bike, or I can put it on my pannier box on the back. And we might do that today. So, and then to put it back on, it's so simple. You just click it in there. I love this helmet. It was pretty expensive at Harley, but there we go. GoPro on there. And you would think that this would shake, but you know, it doesn't. I always have my windshield up when I'm doing that, obviously. And so far, that's how I rigged it up, and I played with this for a long time. Well, not a long time, but it took me a few weeks to figure all that out, because, you know, you set it up, you go for a ride, you come back, you check your audio, and then you're also playing with the video part. So it's all trial and error, guys. It really is. But I'm just sharing with you what I've figured out, and I'm still learning as I go. Some stuff we're going to talk about if we get on the bike today. It's like 11 o'clock Sunday morning, and I just went outside, checked my yard, and my snow all melted. If you see my video from the other day, my snow did melt. I'll throw a picture of that.
It's not very warm out. It's 0 degrees Celsius. I'll put a thing there up in Fahrenheit because most of my watchers are from the States. Like 60% of you guys are American. Cool. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to jump in my Jeep and I'm going to go down north of Grand Cache. There's a hill and you follow the Smoky River Valley, and if it's windy up here, like it's really windy, I usually go down to the Smoky River Valley and it's actually a lot calmer down there, and it's usually a lot warmer because it's 2,000 foot difference, because we're at an elevation here about 3,800 feet, and when you get down to the river it's like 2,100, and I know that because I got an app on my phone for when I hike. It tells me my elevation. So we're going to jump in the Jeep and we're going to go for a look, because at the bottom of the hill there's a hard right turn that's in the shade that I've showed on the bike before, and there's always water that runs across there because it's in the shade. It's the last place to melt, and if it's cool out it freezes. It's dangerous in a vehicle, never mind a motorcycle. I'm going to show you what I do with my Sena. Tie it to your Panda Mic infotainment center. There's a little trick that I learned that just made my life so much easier, and I'll share that with you guys.
All right, guys, you hear the wind. I got my windsock on, and let's get at her. Oh, hey guys. If you guys are wondering where my little purse is, that's all my GoPro gear. Bluetooth to the app. Uses lots of battery because the camera's always on standby. So, okay, let's head down the hill and we'll see what the ice is like down there and what the temperature is. It's still 0, which is like 32 Fahrenheit. So, okay, you guys, this is straight media mod. Put the mic, the external mic, onto the back, obviously, because you guys are looking out the front and I'm behind you. So we're gonna pull over here and switch it to the external mic, Purple Panda. Hey guys, this is the camera on the windshield with the Purple Panda mic on. I got it strapped to my seat belt. I don't know if it's gonna make much difference, because when I'm this close to the camera, if I have it on, made a mistake before, it's internal mic, and on the back I get pretty good sound, and right now we're on external mic, and we're on external mic plus. There's 2 settings in the GoPro. It says external mic and then external mic plus. So anyhow guys, I'm just doing some information videos. It's now plus 3 degrees C, which is about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not very warm out and it's windy, so the wind chill factor is pretty high. Feels like -5 outside. But we'll head down the hill here and we'll see what that spot's like. I'm supposed to warm up later on this afternoon, so that's probably what I will do later on this afternoon. So I stopped and I listened to one clip from the back of the media mod, and then I plugged in the Purple Panda mic again, and there is quite a bit of difference. Just kind of doing a test. You guys can hear the wind. I got a rag top on my Jeep and it's kind of loud in here. That's why I'm kind of curious to see what it'll sound like with the Purple Panda mic on the exterior, like an exterior mic. Okay, so this is the corner that sweeps to the right, and it looks like it's dry. Okay, so right here, this is what I guess it's just shade now, but you can see where the shade is right in front of us, and usually this is wet right here, and you got to be so careful, like I said, even on a vehicle, because and then when you come over here, boom, you're in the sunshine again and everything's nice and dry. All right, we're going to turn around down here. It's plus 7 down here, and the wind's kind of calm, so that's good enough for me. Let's spin around right here and we'll head back. It's actually pretty nice out. 31st of March, Easter Sunday. All right, let's head back. Let's go get the bike. All right, we're back in town. Gonna head her for home and make some lunch, and then we'll get the bike running and go for a rip. All right, guys, we're back at the house, and we'll see you guys behind the bars. All right, guys,
think it's a bus for riding video right now. Just stopped twice again, still crackling, so I did it again one more time. I rebooted everything, so we'll see. One more time, guys. I hope it's better. If not, I'm just gonna head back to the house. Wow. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm gonna pull over and have another look before we go any further here. You know it, that's a cop behind me. I was doing 90. Holy crap. In an 80 zone. Let's have a look. Okay guys, looks like it's working, eh? We got some good sound. And we're gonna have a little chat again. I've been doing a lot of chatting on these videos lately. It's not like me. Let's spin around here. I love the way this bike balances, man. It's just unbelievable. Let's have a look. Shut this guy down. And it's windy here, so I brought my saw. Okay guys, now this is on the back. Okay, we're gonna put this thing in accessory mode, and I'll show you how quickly my headset pairs with the Pan America infotainment center, whatever you want to call that thing. This little guy here. Alright. Right there. Phone connected. Look at that. And then I pause it because it's going to start playing music. Okay, so what I did with that, you guys, my Sena, default on the Sena goes straight to your phone. So what I do is I pair it to my phone, I put in the settings that I want, and then I unpair it. I pair it to my bike, and I leave it paired only to my bike, to the Pan America for the summer. Unless I want to change some settings, like volume or voiceover for when the phone rings or whatever, right? Because you can't do it off the bike. So what I end up doing is I'll, you know, if I'm on holidays and I'm in a campsite or a hotel room or wherever, I'll pair it to my phone, change everything, and then I'll unpair it again. Because every time you fire up your bike, and if you got it paired to your bike and the phone, it automatically defaults to the phone. And then you get riding and you got no control on your bike. That's the only reason why I do that, because I want control on my bike. It also works on my earbuds, Earbud Pros. I got them paired to my bike as well. I don't right now, but I usually do when in the summer when I'm using my other helmet and I'm not filming. So then what I do is I unpair from my phone to my earbuds, and I pair them straight to my bike. That way every time I fire up the bike, it goes straight to the bike and I got full control. By the time I get to the highway, you'd be listening to tunes. It works really well. Last year I struggled with that. I get going, I'm like, frig, I got no control again. Stop, unpair it, or switch it to the bike. So if you don't do it that way, what I had to do is every time I'd fire it up, the bike, it'd go to my phone, I'd stop, unpair it, and then go into my settings on the bike and actually put it paired to the bike. Like, you know, you go into Bluetooth and you go a headset list, and there's iPod and headset, it's called, I believe. So anyhow, guys, I'm just getting long-winded here. I'm gonna get home and make some supper here. It's getting late. So hopefully now when I hook this up back to the helmet, it'll work. That's bad when you don't have confidence, eh? Okay, we'll see you on the highway. Throttle max. Yay. I like throttle max. Alright, so what we got going on here? Going against the wind, guys. River looks wide open, hey guys? Look at that, nice. You guys want to go down there? Let's go down there. River's low, man. Usually it's right across right here. Crazy, eh? That time of year, eh? That won't last long, but we don't have much snowpack, so holy shit. That's not great, eh? So like in the picnic area. Yeah, it looks pretty muddy. I'm not gonna go in there. See, it's melting a little bit there and coming across. I was in the Jeep. It was already starting to melt. Yeah, this whole corner here is bad. So guys, looks like I got it figured out again, and I learned a couple things this ride too. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a day, and I'm going to sign off this video right here. Thanks for watching. Click on the bottom right corner if you're on a laptop or a phone. It won't work on a TV. Click on that little icon and that will send you to a subscribe link, so it's real easy. And also all the things we went through today, like my Panda Mic, my GoPro, my Media Mod, my mic, everything, I got links for that all in the description, and also the link in the description of the two videos I was talking about, so if you were interested in having a look at that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.